Okay, so this is gonna be Emerald Coast. This video and these videos for individual levels are assuming you watch the beginner's run and have already gotten a sub 40 time. These are basically just going to be minor time saves you can do throughout the run on each level that I did not show in that beginner's route. So we'll start off with Emerald Coast. I'm going to assume you know how to do all the basic movement at this point. So the way we do it in the route is come up here, right? That's the beginner's route that I showed off. But a slightly faster thing to do right at the gate is to come to this umbrella here, jump over this boundary. As you can see, there's an invisible wall here. You want to jump over that wall using this umbrella's gravity. So I'll show you how we do that. Basically, this slant right here on the back end of it, you can use to launch off and get some height. And then you just want to hold kind of diagonal down left, and you'll be able to clip through this invisible wall here. And then you can just jump over to the other island, right? So you can see this is where we would normally land if we go up the bridge, and we can just jump directly across. So you spin dash over here. I do it in auto. Some people prefer it in free. It doesn't really matter. So your reference point is kind of tricky because you won't really get to see Sonic when you're performing it. But if you look, he'll be just kind of on the exact opposite end of the umbrella. And you hold down and spin dash jump towards the umbrella. And when you can see this umbrella kind of has weird collision, right? If you spin dash at it, it kind of ramps you up into the sky. So you just use that to collide with the wall and go over it. Right? And then we're out. So from here, we could just jump directly across. Right? So you load in, spin dash over, jump over, jump, spin dash, because you can't right here jump through it, but right about here you can. You'll get a feel for it over time. It's only a couple seconds, I believe, like a second and a half quicker than the bridge. It is a fair amount more difficult, but if you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, right? So and then right about here. Obviously, you'll be much quicker with practice. You'll be able to just come in, let it rip. But once you're past there, I still do bridge in my runs just because I don't like resetting in Emerald Coast. So either way, you'll get here, and then we'll do whale skip. I'll show this in free cam and in auto. So in auto, you just charge your spin dash, jump over, homing attack. In free cam, because I know a lot of people like to do this level in free cam. Oop, I did not jump there, sorry. I'll show what happens to the camera if you just try and go from the same angle. So it kind of auto rotates a little bit. It's kind of strange to explain. You'll see when I get on top of it, I always circle back a little bit. So I land and I do a little 360 here. That's just because I always found if I just jumped up and tried to let it rip, I would be too close to the edge and wouldn't be able to get a jump out in time. So I land, I circle back, and then I do it, right? But I personally prefer to do it in auto. So get past this point, from here, jump up right about here, spin dash jump. And as you can see there, you don't even need to land on the bumper as long as you hit it. Here you just charge up a spin dash a little bit and mash. And I'm going to show you the bonk. Oh, I showed you a different kind of bonk than what I meant. So you may see speedrunners when they're coming here will launch farther off this one and they'll land about over here. Maybe not that far, but all they're doing is when you approach the second ramp, oh, see, like that? When you approach the second ramp, you just want to roll out. So I'll try and explain roll out briefly. When you go into spin dash and you press spin dash again, as you can see without holding the stick, Sonic still moves a bit when you come out of it. That's his rollout animation. So if Sonic is doing that animation when he hits one of those boost pads, he'll get launched even further. So basically all that means is before you hit a bounce pad, just press B or X. Oh, I didn't get it on the second one, but you can see it on the first one. It's a little bit tricky to get it on both just because it's pretty strict timing, but it's one of those things where in runs you'll get more used to it over time. So you just mash. You can see I press L there to rotate the camera. You have to do that after the first turn. If you do it beforehand, you won't be able to. But regardless, hit the bounce, come up here. The rest of the level is very standard, just like in the beginner. There's only one major difference from the beginner route, and that's when you get up here. Instead of going down the ramp, you can just spin dash jump across and land on this bounce pad right here. Other than that, it's about the exact same. Then you just spin dash across to the end here. So I'll run through it again one more time and try and show off all the stuff. So you load in, come over here. Oh. Spin dash jump off the umbrella. Come over to about here, spin dash jump across. Hit the whale. Charge your spin dash, mash. L, rotate camera. Press the button, hit that bonk, go a little bit farther than normal, roll up this wall, rotate. Come down here. Be careful not to jump too close to that edge because you'll get suction cupped through the earth. Come around, spin dash jump. Oh, my camera got a little bit whacked there. Come down, come around, spin dash jump, roll right up that edge, hit this button, jump over, land on here. And there you go. That is Emerald Coast. Please leave a comment if you have any questions about any of the tricks. Feel free to join the Discord, which I'll put in the description if you have any questions that you'd like to ask. Check out my stream. I stream every day. Usually every day I should be able to answer any questions you have. Thanks. See ya.